I never doubted them. Never doubted them one bit. Thank goodness. Thank goodness the Phillies win a ball game so we can talk about something positive. So I can at least enjoy myself talking about a Phillies victory, offensive explosion, 4 home runs in this ball game. Johan Camargo, my goodness. Where does this dude come from? He's hitting lights out every single day in a go-ahead 3-run bomb? Are you serious? The dude is on another level right now. And honestly, this guy deserves to be in the lineup every day with the way he's hitting. I think, what was he, 2 for 2 or something like that? Yesterday, 2 for 3 after Didi got out of the ball game. And then he comes into today. He goes, what? He goes 4 for 5, 3 RBIs in this ball game. My goodness. What an amazing performance from Camargo. Kyle Schwarber with a 460 plus foot bomb. My God. And then you also get Alec Boehm chipping into the offense. Same thing with Nick Castellanos getting some home runs as well. So it was a very just fun offensive day. It's still very stressful, though, bullpen-wise. Familia coughed up some runs there in the 7th inning, but the rest of the bullpen, Brad Hand shut the door down. Jose Alvarado had a very clean inning, and Corey Knebel got the save. Zack Eflin on the mound today. It was kind of the same situation with, I would say, Kyle Gibson. A lot, he had some solid innings today, but there was that, 1 or 2 innings where he just gave up runs and the Rockies were just torching him. It was just one of those situations. The Rockies get a lot of blue hits. They do. They just use the entire field, and it kind of gets really annoying, honestly, just for how many blue hits they do get out there. But still, I would say overall from Zack Eflin, not the best performance, but I'm not going to say it was terrible either. I think it was a pretty okay start from him. 86 pitches, 5 2/3 innings, 9 hits allowed, 4 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. So yeah, overall, like, not the performance you want from Zack Eflin, because the Rockies just continue to hit and hit and hit and hit and hit and hit. But your offense woke up for you today, and that was a big deal. Thank goodness for a win where you desperately needed to get a win and wake this offense up. Now, hopefully, now can you just build up the consistency and go on a stretch of winning? That's the only thing we can ask for right now. So, before we get into the rest of this game, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to TTP Sports. The most important thing you can do is hit that subscribe button. I will greatly appreciate that. So, if you're looking for all the latest Philadelphia sports news, recaps, and events, this is the place to be at, depending on the outcome, great or miserable, depending on the outcome. Also, if you are a current viewer of the channel, I am grateful for you being here that long and looking to continue that down the road. And if you're looking for tickets to upcoming sporting events, concerts, whatever you can think of, use the code TTP Sports down below for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. So that could be tickets to an upcoming Phillies home game. They got a weekend set here with the Milwaukee Brewers. Why not go to that? You also got some Sixers playoff home games. They're playing in Toronto tonight. But hey, to get to the second round, maybe Toronto forces a game 5 back in Philadelphia. Get yourself some playoff tickets for the Sixers. Why not? It's a great deal not to pass up on. Free $20 in your pocket. Use that for parking, use that for concessions. Just something that you shouldn't pass up on. So use that code TTP Sports down below for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek today. So the Phillies win today by a score of 9-6 in the final game of the series against the Colorado Rockies. Offense woke up today. That was a big thing. Nick Castellanos had a great day at the plate. Kyle Schwarber, Alec Boehm, Johan Camargo was amazing at the plate today. So just overall, just a thank goodness. Thank goodness we had this type of performance from the offense today where you desperately needed it. Just one, so we can actually have some positive things to talk about, because it just, it's literally the same thing every single night the past couple of games or the past week or something like that. So yeah, it's very nice to talk about a Phillies win for once, and hopefully they could just pull a stretch off of consistency. Hopefully this game, wakes the bats up. Hopefully. The Milwaukee Brewers have a very tough pitching staff, so yeah, that's nice. But a little looking too far ahead into the future. The Phillies do have an off day tomorrow, though. So, hey, that could be a huge thing for this team. They finally get an off day. So, there you go. But still, overall, great game to witness. Well, not to witness. It was just a good win by this team. Thank God the offense just came out hot today. So, basically, just going over this ball game. First inning, though, wasn't, that big of a fan of, because you had a chance to get early runs on the board once again with a Gene Segura leadoff double. You got Rhys Hoskins at the plate, literally staring at 2 pitches that are right down central, 2 hangers by German Marquez, and he doesn't swing at any of them, and he ends up striking out. Harper then lines out. Nick Castellanos does work out a walk, but then JT Realmuto flies out to end the inning. So a wasted opportunity right there because the Rockies respond in the bottom of the first inning with 2 runs of their own. Infield single by Grichuk. Brian then gets another bloop single. Cron manages to strike out, so you got a 2-out situation right here for Zack Eflin. But then first pitch to McMahon, doubles to right center field, brings home 2 runs. It becomes a 2-0 Rockies lead. Boom, like that. Top of the second inning, Phillies can't do anything there. Camargo does get an infield single, hitting one off of Marquez, but that basically is it. The Phillies can't do anything the rest from there. Bottom of the second inning, Zack Eflin, much easier, allows a couple of singles, but nothing comes home there, and he gets out of that situation. Top of the third, Phillies don't do anything in their situation. Same thing for the bottom of the third for the Rockies. Nothing going on there. Both pitchers solid to start off this game. Going to the top of the fourth, this is where the Phillies offense wakes up. Nick Castellanos leading off the inning. First pitch in the at-bat, right down the middle, just fouls it off. It kind of felt like with those swings that Castellanos was getting, he wasn't going to miss another one, and that's exactly what he does as he hits a deep fly ball to center field, and that'll make it a 2-0 ball game. Thank you to Nick Castellanos, and the memes begin once again for his home runs. Comes a 2-1 ball game. Schwarber then works a walk. He gets on base. Great at bat. Gets, I think, down in the count 0-2, and then he works it back to 3-2, manages to work it out to a walk. Alec Bohm comes up to the plate, goes opposite field, deep fly ball goes into the Phillies bullpen, makes it a 3-2 Phillies lead from there. So 2 home runs in the fourth inning, and the Phillies are up 3-2. Alec Bohm, actually, during one of his previous at-bats as well, it was a little bit of a chopper up the line as well. It was a weird situation. They field the ball through the first base. The throw was way off the first base. First baseman catches it, doesn't even tag Bohm, but Bohm misses first base. So we're just like, okay, he's safe technically because he didn't get tagged, but he also didn't touch first base. So the umpire on the play, I think, thought he got tagged, but the Phillies didn't even challenge it regardless because Bohm didn't even touch first base. Like, what are you doing there, man? Like, seriously, like that's another mistake there by Alec Bohm. But basically after that, I would say that was his only mistake of the day, even though it didn't really have an impact on anything. That was just like a come on, man, you got to touch first base in that scenario. But still, he responds from that, gets the home run, and he made some nice defensive plays as well in this game. So credit to Alec Bohm, a really good game out of him. Go to the bottom of the fourth, 1-2-3 inning from Zack Eflin. That's something you definitely need a shutdown inning after you go up 3-2. Top of the fifth for the Phillies. They go down pretty quickly. Hoskins, Harper, and Castellanos, they all get out. But then the Rockies respond in the bottom of the fifth inning. Nunez leads off with a double. Charlie Blackmon then singles. Then Grichuk hits a sacrifice fly to tie up the ball game. And then Cron singles to center to score Blackmon. One of these plays from Alec Bohm, there was a chance to get a double play, but it was a chopper by Chris Bryant. And it was honestly the smart play by Alec Bohm just to get the easy out at first, just because you never know. It was a chopper. You got the runner running to second base. There definitely wasn't a good guaranteed play that he would get the out at second to get the double play. So get the easy out at first. You get 2 outs in this situation, but sadly, Cron does single to center field, and he's been a thorn in the Phillies' backside this entire goddamn series. He gets another run, makes it a 4-3 Rockies lead in the bottom of the fifth. Go to the top of the sixth. Kyle Schwarber. My God, Kyle Schwarber. This baseball had a family. This baseball had a wife, had kids, and he absolutely destroys it into the third deck. A hanging slider from Marquez sends it into the third deck. 468 feet on that solo bomb to tie the game. My goodness, Kyle Schwarber. Man, what a fantastic shot. And his bat's waking up a little bit too. Home run yesterday, home run today. Maybe, batting lower in the lineup is waking up his bat a little bit and he's seeing better pitches to hit. He's also having a lot of better at bats as well than he was, last week's to start the season where he's literally swinging at everything. The past couple of games, he's been getting a lot better at bats, working the count, getting some walks, and also getting some home runs on the board as well. So hopefully this is, the past couple of games is a wake up for Kyle Schwarber because we definitely need his bat to wake up. Alec Bohm then singles, Camargo singles once again, but then Vierling grounds into a fielder's choice. He beats the out at first to prevent the double play. So you get a first and third situation for Gene Segura, and he lines out the center field. So no runs once again to come across the board in that situation. So the game remains tied at 4 apiece. Eflin comes out for the 6th inning. He gets the first 2 outs. Then he allows a single to Trejo. Brad Hand comes in to finish the 6th inning. Zack Eflin looked like, why are you taking me out here? But Brad Hand comes in, allows a walk to Nunez. And during this one at bat as well, this is another situation where Brad Hand throws 2 dots, and the umpire calls one of them a strike and the other a ball. The strike was to make it a 3-2 count, and the ball was to walk him. So the umpire in that situation, the pitches were literally in the same sack corner of the plate. And I don't know how the umpire makes 2 different calls on those situations. Leads to a walk, but then Brad Hand doesn't matter. He manages to get Charlie Blackmon striking out to end the inning. So no harm done to the umpire. Go to the top of the 7th. Phillies absolutely explode. Rhys Hoskins leads off with a walk. Bryce Harper singles. Nick Castellanos singles. So you get bases loaded for JT. Strikes out in 3 pitches. Not the best at bat there from JT. But then we continue to go to the rest of the situation. Rockies go to the bullpen, bring out a lefty to face Schwarber. He gets hit by the pitch, brings home a run, makes it 5-4. Alec Boehm hits another sacrifice fly, makes it a 6-4 ball game. I feel like the Phillies, I think they said that was his 4th sack fly of the year. So he's getting RBIs with runners in scoring position. He's getting those sack flies. So hey, that's something good to see there. Get Camargo on, a couple of runners on. 3-0 pitch, green light apparently. I guess at this point, he's getting singles left and right. Why not give him the green light? And he sends it into the left field stands, an absolute bomb. And it makes it a 9-4 ball game, a 5-run explosion in the 7th inning for the Phillies, going up 9-4. Where did this come from Camargo? My God. And you got people calling him the next Ronald Torreyes. Like, dude, this guy is 100 times better than Ronald Torreyes. Even though, yes, last year he was in the AAA for the Atlanta Braves. But, hey, he's finding his stride right now. He's finding his confidence. Keep this guy in the lineup until he gives you a reason not to put him in the lineup. That's what I'm saying. And who knows, maybe he'll get more situations with, if this DD situation with the injury is bad. He's going to be getting an MRI tomorrow when they go back to Philadelphia. So we're going to see from that situation. Matt Beardling then walks, but then Gene Segura gets out. But hey, no harm done. 9-4 lead for the Phillies. Familia comes out for the 7th. Really questionable decision by Joe Girardi here after, what happened yesterday with Familia allowing the go-ahead home run to Crone, the 3-run shot there. Not the best choice from Joe there. That's probably one of the main reasons I'm going to be critical of Joe Girardi in this game. One of the really few times I've been critical of Joe this season. I'm not sure why you're going back to Familia in that situation. Yeah, it give the guy confidence, but he just didn't have it. Even though he does get out of the inning, he allows 2 runs. Leadoff single. Bryant grounds out. You can't get the double play in that scenario. Crone doubles to score Grichuk. McMahon doubles to score Crone. Makes it a 9-6 ball game. He does get the other guys, out. Rogers strikes out. He does walk Hilliard, but then he gets Trio to ground out into a fielder's choice. But still, the damage is done there. It's a 9-6 ball game. And, Familia did not have it in this game. He just did not the past couple of nights. And I guess that's what you're going to be getting from Familia this year. You're going to get his good outings. You're going to get his bad outings. I have a feeling majority of the outings are going to be bad, but I feel like that's what you're going to get from Familia most likely this year. That's what I'm just going to be expecting. Go to the top of the 8th. Philly's got a base runner. Can't do anything with that scenario. Alvarado gets a very easy bottom of the 8th inning. Fly out, and a strikeout to Grichuk. 1-2-3. Very much needed inning shutdown from Jose Alvarado. Phillies don't do anything in their top of the 9th inning. Go to the bottom of the 9th. 1-2-3 inning for Corey Knebel. Fly out, ground out, and a strikeout for him. He gets the save, and the Phillies win this ball game by a score of 9-6. Really good ball game. Really good game by this Phillies team. And hey, the back end of the bullpen got the job done when need be. So we're going into the lineup today. Gene Segura once again in the leadoff spot. Doesn't really get on bases, but he does get the leadoff double, but then he finishes 1 for 5 in this ball game with a strikeout. Had a couple of hard hits too, but eventually, those hits were eventually just, right into the glove of outfielders. So I guess at that point, you just couldn't catch a break. Rhys Hoskins, not the best day at the plate, goes over 4, but he did get the walk in that 7th inning to basically start that rally to score those 5 runs. So, hey, I guess at that point, but still not the best day from Rhys Hoskins, in my honest opinion. He left, like I said, in that first inning, 2 wide open meatballs right down the middle of the plate. right down the middle, hanging breaking balls, and he didn't swing at one of them. He eventually struck out in that at bat. So, Rhys, you see those hangers again, I expect you to send them 500 feet. You got to do that. You can't be letting those pitches hang over the middle of the plate. Bryce Harper in this game goes 1 for 5, so he extends his hitting streak to, I believe, 5, 6, or 7 games, I think the broadcast said. He also does get 1 strikeout. Nick Castellanos, fantastic day at the plate with the home run. He goes 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI, and a walk. Brings his average up to 306. JT Realmuto, bad day at the plate, goes over 5, 2 strikeouts, bases loaded situation. Not the best at bat from him. So an off day for JT after he got a lot of hits yesterday. Kyle Schwarber goes 1 for 3, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Hit the big bomb in this game to tie it up at 4, and basically that's all you can ask for. He also got on base a couple of times to score those runs. Muziata eventually came in as a defensive replacement, so nothing going on there. Alec Boehm, fantastic day at the plate, goes 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs in this game and also a run scored. His average is up to 476. And Camargo, fantastic day at the plate, 4 for 5, 1 run scored, 3 RBIs with a 3-run bomb in the 7th inning. His average is at 382, and Matt Vierling goes 0 for 3 in this game. Phillies, this game with runners in scoring position, they go 2 for 8. They leave 8 runners stranded, but I guess it doesn't matter when you're constantly hitting home runs every single time you score in this game, basically. Really, I would say the only run they didn't score off of a bomb was the hit by pitch to Schwarber and the sac fly by Boehm. I feel like every other run was off of a home run. So yeah, they were hitting bombs in this game. They were. So going back to the pitching, like I said for Zach Eflin, I don't think it was a bad start. It kind of just reminded me of what Kyle Gibson did yesterday. He just had that one inning where the Rockies just hit him. And that's what happened in this game. I don't think it was a solid game out of Zach Eflin by far, but I don't think it was a bad one. 86 pitches, like I said, 5 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs allowed, 5 strikeouts. Going to the bullpen, Brad Hand finished it off that 6th inning. He got the walk and also got a strikeout. Familia, not a good performance from him. 1 inning pitched, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout on 24 pitches. His ERA is up to 6.75. Jose Alvarado, in his inning of work, gets the 1-2-3, gets the strikeout on 12 pitches. Great inning from him. And the same thing for Corey Knebel in 12 pitches, goes the full inning and gets 1 strikeout. So really good game from Alvarado and Knebel when you desperately needed it. The Phillies are now 5-8 on the season, and hopefully they can just build off of this performance from the offense and just move on. You got the off day tomorrow, and you're going to be going back home to face the Milwaukee Brewers. Actually, you're going to have 2 series at home. Milwaukee, and you're going to be playing Colorado once again. So we've experienced Colorado in Coors Field. Now we're going to get to experience Colorado away from Coors Field to see how they're actually, who they are. Because, there's always discrepancies when players do play at Coors Field and when they don't. So we're going to see what the Colorado Rockies are when they're playing on the road. So, hey, you're going to be seeing them a lot. So that's a 4-game series there. You got the 3-game weekend series with the Milwaukee Brewers, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, 7 p.m., Saturday, 4 p.m., and Sunday is going to be an ESPN Sunday Night Baseball game, so that's going to be a 7 o'clock start there. You're going to have Suarez on the mound against Peralta Friday, Wheeler on the mound Saturday against Hauser, and then Nola on the mound Sunday against Lauer. So you're not facing any of the big names for the Brewers, which is a good thing. Any of the bigger names like Burns and Woodruff, even though the Brewers, they still have a very solid starting pitching staff. They have one of the best starting rotations in all of baseball. So it's going to be a tough series regardless. Bats really need to show up. For the Rockies series next week, Gibson, Freeland, Eflin, Marquez, Suarez, Sentitella, and then Wheeler, Gomber on for next week. So basically, we're going to have this big series with the Brewers, another 4-game set with the Rockies, 3 6:45 starts on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The next Thursday will be a 1:05 start in the afternoon. And then you're going to have a road trip in New York against the Mets. And actually, you're going to have 2 Sunday Night Baseball games in a row. This one against the Brewers, and then the game in New York against the Mets on May 1st. That's also going to be a Sunday Night Baseball game. So 2 weeks in a row, you're going to be on national television. Got to show up. Definitely have to show up. So, really good game by this team. Nice to see the offense wake up and get a win so we can talk about something positive. Now let's stretch some wins together in a row, please. Can we please do that? So, what are your thoughts on this game, everyone? What are your thoughts on this performance? Do you think the Phillies can hopefully build off some consistency from this? I want to hear all those thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. definitely don't forget to leave those there. Don't forget to drop a like as well. Also, don't forget to check out the Painted Lines, which I'm a part of. Their links are down in the description below. Also, don't forget to check out the links to BrodesMedia, the Flyer.pod merch website, and also Flyers Nitty Gritty. All that good stuff is down in the description below. Do not forget to check those out. And like I said at the beginning of the video, the most important thing you can do is hit that sub button. I will greatly appreciate that. And use the code TTPSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. And I will see you next time.